I just got some happy mail. Hey y'all, I am here today to review the latest big launch item from Danessa Myricks Beauty. Y'all know that I love Danessa Myricks. She just dropped the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation just in time for our spring, summer, warm weather months. And it's the latest, I guess, on the trend of skin loving foundation formulas. So, the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation is a hybrid formula that has medium to buildable coverage, a radiant finish, and it is designed to basically beautify your skin while improving it with skin loving ingredients. So I purchased this foundation in the shade 18G. So, in addition to being paraben free as well as sulfate free and clean formulated, it is also vegan and cruelty free, and it's environmentally friendly. So, this foundation, I'm almost afraid to do this. Oh, there it is. It's refillable. It has this little cartridge that you can purchase. You can unscrew this part too, but you can repurchase this part right here and just continue to use the cap and the bottom. So very, very neat. It comes in this tube, 0.85 ounces, so it is small enough if you need to throw it in your liquids in your carry-on and be okay. So today I am actually going to put it on and do a full day test drive. This foundation is sold with an actual serum primer to match. I did not buy that because my wallet said no right now. But if you want to see that in action, I strongly encourage you to check out my soror's channel, Lisa Ree. She's already reviewed this foundation along with the serum primer together. Also, she is one or two shades more chocolatey than me. So if you are in that skin spectrum, she's a great person to watch, just period, in terms of foundation reviews and makeup. She's just amazing. So I am going to actually be pairing this with another serum primer that I have in my collection from LYS. So in terms of our ingredients on this foundation, just a couple of highlights. It has jojoba oil, which is supposed to encourage moisture. It has olive derived squalene for balancing oil and anti-aging, and our buzz ingredient of the year, hyaluronic acid. So this foundation is really formulated to be skin friendly, to help protect your skin from free radicals, to have some antioxidant properties, and just improve just the overall image of your skin. This particular foundation is recommended for all skin types, but especially if you have things like hyperpigmentation, dark spots, uneven texture, things like that going on with your skin, this foundation is recommended for you. And presumably, it would be lighter maybe than the Vision Cover Cream, which is her first foray into a foundation. Is more the traditional formula. But let's just jump right in. I have nothing on my face but moisturizer right now. I've been test driving the Shiseido Essential Energy Day Cream. If you are following me on Instagram or TikTok, I've done a mini review over there if you want to see that. But I'm just going to take a little bit of this serum primer. Hopefully it will mimic the desired effect. So watching Lisa, she mentioned that the serum primer that matches this foundation is kind of grippy. So I was trying to use a primer that had um that similar type consistency and texture. And that's one of the things I love about this particular primer is that it's grippy. But enough about that. Got our serum primer on. Ooh, got some on my hand. And I'm just going to pump a little bit of this on the back of my hand here. I hope that this matches. So Danessa Myricks, that's what that looks like. I don't know. It looks a little dark upon first drop, but it is about to be summertime, so that might not be a bad thing. But there's a shade finder on Danessa Myricks website that compares the shades to what you would have worn in Vision Flush. And I'll say I haven't worn, not Vision Flush, the Vision Cover Cream. I haven't worn that foundation, so that wasn't terribly helpful to me. So I went on to Sephora's their website and used their foundation finder to plug in some foundations that I've already had in my collection to try to find a shade. And from what I can see, which isn't much, this is going on quite nicely. I don't see or perceive a shade mismatch here. And it smells like cinnamon, like a coconut cinnamon. And I'm generally not a huge fan of scented complexion products because my skin is kind of sensitive. But if it's gonna be scented, I will take something like this over a floral scent or a chemical scent. So that's one layer. Sorry, guys. And that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. The formula is light, but it's also kind of like emollient. It's hard for me to describe. It does, to the touch, feel like I just applied a lotion. It is radiant from what I can tell. And hopefully I don't appear super yellow on camera, but I'm going to actually go for another layer. Another very light layer. And focus a little bit more of that around my mouth and under my eyes. Just kind of the middle of my face. So far, I'm liking what that is coming out to be. Now, just from the texture perspective, I'm very curious as to how this is going to dry down. Right now, it feels a little bit wet, for lack of a better word. So I'm hoping that it will dry down well and not transfer a lot. But we shall see. Of course, I'm going to give you guys a natural light test and come back in several hours to show you guys like how it wore. I think I'm also going to use a little bit of my Danessa Myricks Dew Wet Balm today while I'm sitting here, since this is a radiant finish product. Just a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones and go from there. And I will put on some eyebrows and whatnot, run a few errands. I might even clean some bathrooms today, so it'll really get some workout from being exposed to the environment and my sweat. But so far, not so bad. That's kind of nice. It's real glowy like. But I'll see you guys here shortly. So I found that this foundation looked nice and natural in natural light. It didn't necessarily blur my imperfections. So if you're looking for that, that may not be the thing, but it's a nice light wear, very skin-like. Hey y'all, so I am back about 12 or 13 hours later. I have run errands. I rode in my husband's truck with the window down. So I've been moving around, sweating, took a nap, all sorts of wear and tear on my face. And this is how we look at this point in terms of our Yummy Skin Foundation. Now, I did rub off part of my face holding my phone to it, so I sweated some of it off. But what I can say, I can still see the radiance of this Yummy Skin Foundation showing through on my face. It is very much a second skin finish. And unlike a lot of foundations where I'll say I like how it matured over the day, to be honest, I can't tell a lot of difference between how it went on and how it looks now, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of a what you see is what you get. I think this foundation would do well, like if you have skin that tends to develop a lot of shine over the day, to be set with a powder, or if you want a more matte finish. But this is a foundation I think I would reach for if I wanted to look like I was wearing foundation but still have that skin-like finish. You've seen me review a few foundation formulas that are more sheer, so they are skin-like, but they don't look like you're wearing anything. I think this is kind of a happy medium, especially if you begin to build it up to medium coverage. So, just first impression, I think this foundation is pretty good. I would be interested to see how it works with its accompanying serum primer as well as a powder. So y'all, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have tried Yummy Skin or plan on doing so. And stay tuned. If you watched my January haul video, I purchased 2 shades of Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. And I recently also picked up Color Fix, which I actually ordered with this. And I am going to try to test drive them. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that video. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified as soon as I release a new video. And as always, do what you love what you do, and keep at it. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye-bye.